So, three levels of meditation. One level is where most people go, and sometimes that's as far as they go, and that's simply mindfulness, stilling the mind, which is very beneficial for your mental health, but is not necessarily spiritual. And we do that by a bit of breathing or, calming type techniques. Second level of meditation is where we actually become in touch with our energetic body. That's the body that sits just around our physical body like an energetic sheath. They say around, but really it's in and through and such. And it's part of our aura. And when we become in contact with our energetic body, we get that kind of nice, dozy, sort of sleepy feeling that comes over us. It feels like a nice warm bath to me. I'm sure it feels different to everybody. And then that's the second layer. The third, and we're still in soul field here. So we've got mind and body, we've got physical, and I guess we've got emotions in the first level. Then we've got energetic body in the second level, but we're still in the soul field. We haven't gone out of our soul energy by this stage. The third level and the deeper level, and the level that many people don't go to, is connecting with spirit, connecting with your higher self, connecting with, the realm beyond the veil. And if you connect with your higher self before you step beyond the veil, you're bringing in a level of spiritual protection that you wouldn't otherwise have. And this is one of the issues that people come up against when they do step beyond the veil. They step beyond the veil with no, no protection whatsoever. Do we need protecting? Well, I don't know. If you want to go to a party full of crazy people, you might need some protection. And beyond the veil, there are not just entities of positive nature, but there are entities that would like to mess you around as well. In fact, even in the soul field, there's plenty of those. So we're going to go through mindfulness to connect with our energetic body, and then we're going to go and connect with our higher self and see where that lands us today. So when you do contact with your energetic body and you feel the urge to go a little deeper in the physical, keep your mind alert. Keep your mind on following the inflow and the outflow of your breath. This will stop you from falling asleep or going into back into the mind level of thinking about what you've got to do when you get off this meditation today. It'll help you to stay focused because what we're looking for is a level of alertness where our mind is still, if that makes sense. So, I assume you're comfortable. Just become aware of the inflow and the outflow of your breath. Just aware. And as you become aware of the inflow and the outflow of your breath, follow your breath all the way down into your tummy and all the way out again. This is what Eckhart Tolle would call a conscious breath, a breath that you take consciously, all the way in and all the way out. There is a pause at the bottom of the in-breath, and there's a pause at the bottom of the out-breath. They don't necessarily have to be a pause where you hold, just to recognize that. Just as when you throw a ball up in the air and then it starts to fall again, it has to reach a 0 point where it's standing still for an instant in time before it starts to fall again. And it's the same with your breath. You follow it all the way in to your belly. There's a pause, and you follow it all the way out. And there's a pause. So just for a minute, feel the inflow and the outflow of your breath as you follow your breath all the way in and all the way out. Just for 1 minute. That's all. So you probably notice that as you follow the inflow and outflow of your breath, you're not really thinking about anything else. Because if you were thinking about something else, you weren't following the inflow and outflow of your breath. You probably also notice that you start to feel much more calm because you're settling your parasympathetic nervous system. Your body is more relaxed. Your thoughts are more relaxed. And your emotional state is much more calm. If thoughts arise, just allow them to float away as you follow the inflow and outflow of your breath. Now, when you breathe in and you feel the breath go into your tummy, that's not the breath that is going all the way into your tummy, because your breath is staying in your lungs, staying around the diaphragm area. But what is going all the way into your tummy is the prana, the energy that you draw in with the breath. When we breathe in air, obviously, but we also breathe in energy. And feel that energy going down into your tummy. And now we know that it's energy. Feel it pooling in your tummy, probably in your sacral chakra. Feel that energy building in that area. So it begins to fill your pelvis and begins to fill up down your legs and up through your torso. Starts to build. And as it goes down your legs, you probably feel that beautiful connection down to Mother Earth and get that tingling feeling at the bottom of your feet. As it rises up through your torso, starts to fill your heart space, flows down your arms, and you feel the chakras in the palms of your hands starting to energize. Up through your shoulders, into your head, and then spilling over your physical body into your energetic body. And as you sit quietly, following the inflow and the outflow of your breath, allow yourself to feel the energetic body that you've just made contact with. One part of your soul field. There are at least 7 etheric bodies. And this is one of them. Allow that energy to extend out into your aura, through your mental, emotional fields, into the spiritual fields, the etheric double, cathartic, celestial bodies. As you become aware of your energetic aura, a sphere of light energy, swirling, circulating, pulsing, reaching out, surrounding you on all sides, front, back, top, bottom. This is your soul field, your energetic body. This is the essence of you holding your thoughts, feelings, emotions, assumptions, beliefs, programs, attitudes, all that you have drawn to yourself and created within yourself on an energetic level is within this soul field. This is your imprint upon the world. This is where we project either love or anger. We project that which we hold in our, we say in our heart, but more likely it's within our fields. We hold an energy of worthlessness. That's what we project. People say, do I have pick on me written on my forehead? No, it's not written on your forehead. You're projecting it with your field. And we pick up on people's energy. That's not where we're going tonight. I just want you to recognize that this is the energy that you have created around you, for better or for worse. And that as you clear negative beliefs, limiting beliefs, as you clear your thoughts of assumptions, programs and patterns of behavior that don't serve you and that you don't prefer, your energetic field becomes more aligned with the field of love and caring and kindness and draws similar energies to yourself. And so now as you take another breath, as you breathe out, allow yourself to sink into that energy that is you. Allow yourself to go deep beneath the surface waves of your soul field to a place of calm and quiet within, a place where you connect with your higher self. And you may perceive this anywhere within your body. Usually we relate it to the heart space. But today, let's just relate it to that place of quiet, calm, a place of presence that is behind the chaos of our own field, beneath the waves that we've created. Intrinsically, the ocean that gives rise to the waves. There is a connection here between your soul field, as I've just described it, and your spiritual field, the field of your higher self, your higher nature, your connection to the universe, God, if you would call it that. I like the term higher self. And at this point in time, let's acknowledge spirit, your spirit, the spark within you that animates this body, that is a fractal of that spirit that is the greater spirit of your higher self. This is the spark of life that descended to this planet at the time of conception, when you were first conceived, the spark that lives in all living things. But intrinsically, this is your spark. And as this spark of you that you acknowledge now, as you turn your attention to that energetic connection that you have to all that is, and the first connection point on the other side of the veil is what we call your higher self. Invite your higher self. Acknowledge that connection and feel the energy flow of your spiritual side. And this is what is called Ananda, the peace that passeth all understanding. You're not your body. You're not your thoughts. You're not your emotions. This is your true essential nature, connected to all things through all time and space. If you wish, you can say in your own mind that I open my heart to your love. I open my heart to receive the love, my true essential nature. I am who I am. This is your gateway, your portal to true spiritual connection, eternal, immortal, infinite. And higher self is really a gatekeeper and a guardian. If you approach the spirit realm through this portal of the higher self, you don't need to fear anything. The higher self is your guardian, has your best interests at heart. It's more powerful than you can even conceive. And this is a strength that we as humans have, the ability to consciously connect with this essence of ourselves. And through that essence, to understand our true nature. So for now, thank you. Thank you for this connection. Thank you, Spirit, myself. Become aware of, once again, of the inflow and the outflow of your breath. Become aware of your body, your etheric field. Breathe into your tummy. And you bring your energies back into full alignment, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. Take a nice big breath. And become aware of the room, the chair, yourself. And when you're ready, open your eyes.